just says, my word. 21 games, 7 wins, 3 draws, 11 losses, 43 goals, 32 conceded, plus 11 goal difference. Has anyone been in this situation with plus 11 goal difference?
We must be the only team to ever be in this position with a plus 11 goal difference. Classic Spurs.
Spurs Watch says, Tottenham have now lost more games than Ipswich Town in the Premier League this season. And that is mad. That is mad. How the hell have we lost more than Ipswich, who only just recorded their 2nd win of the season?
It's crazy. It is crazy the amount of losses we've had.
A clip of Kinsky yesterday, this back heel.
This guy, balls of steel. That was after probably all the mishaps he had in the first half. So
Yeah.
It goes to show, like, it just doesn't let it affect him. He's still doing a back heel inside his own box after that happened. And that's even after as well. He does a back heel, right? I think most keepers, when that ball bobbles up against his hand, they panic and they probably just boot it out or something. But he still has the calmness after that happens to back heel it and find a man. I mean, it's mental. The balls are still on this guy.
Next up, Squawker. Most Premier League goals scored in North London derbies. Harry Kane 14, Adebayor and Son joint on 8, Pires 7, Bale, Henry and Van Persie on 5. So Sonny has moved in to joint 2nd in goals scored in the North London derby.
Yeah, fair play. Look, he does usually score provide in this fixture, so fair play to him. Done it again.
StatMuse says Son Heung-min scores 27th goal versus the Big Six in the Premier League. Only 2 current players have more, and that is Mo Salah on 48 and Jamie Vardy on 44.
Oh, Vardy, mad. Always turns up in those big games.
He does, yeah.
But fair play to Sonny.
Carly on you Spurs saying this is what led to the goal, and it was just never a corner.
It's so obviously not a corner though. Like, I don't understand how
we all saw it. We all saw it.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
He's looking right at it. Look at the ref. He's actually looking right at it. So how can you not see that touch of Trossard? It just doesn't make any sense.
Look, at the end of the day,
Makes no sense.
at the end of the day, regardless of decisions here, decisions there, you reap what you sow, and we definitely did that yesterday.
No, I don't disagree. But on the flip side as well, this game was fine margins, and one of the big avenues that Arsenal were getting joy was from corners. And so to give him a corner just before half time, when it could have been a goal kick, if we go into half time 1-0 as opposed to how it went, I don't think they go 2-1 up if that corner is a goal kick potentially. So that does change the game state completely.
StatMuse says current players with the most in North London derby goals: Son on 7, Bukayo Saka on 3. Has Saka only scored 3 North London derby goals?
One of them was at the stadium early in the last season.
Mm.
He got a brace. He got 3 last year because he got a brace, didn't he? 1 deflection.
And that was the only time he scored against us.
Was it an own goal from Romero?
Own goal Romero.
And then he got a penalty. And then he got 1 in the Tottenham stadium last year. Or did he get 2?
I always thought Saka scored more.
I think he's got a few assists. He keeps taking the corners for the bloody goals.
Yeah, true. Apollo says Basuma just play Spence first time, bro.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, just come on, Basuma, easy pass.
Aina saying putting out a missing poster for Yang Min-hyuk because we saw him on the bench at Liverpool. We were having those conversations before the Liverpool game. You go, I've got a sneaky feeling Yang Min-hyuk's gonna have a big set, have a part to play in the game today. Didn't come on and hasn't been in a squad since.
I think obviously Mikey Moore's returned since then, so maybe that he's taken his spot. But it's a shame because maybe there was a bit because it looked like before the Liverpool game, he was in training and there were videos of him scoring goals in training, and then he was on the bench. I'm like, okay, maybe he's impressing. But it seems as though he's still got a lot of work to do.
Spurs papers saying Postecoglou has lost 11 of 21 games. That's a loss every 1.9 games. That's worse than Spurs relegation in 76-77. It's the worst since 34-35, 90 years ago. Only one season in Spurs' entire history is worse, and that is 1912-13.
I mean, it's not good reading, that's for sure.
Like, when you read that, I mean... Yeah, you can talk about painful rebuilds and stuff like that, but are you saying that we haven't had a rebuild in that long? Like, we've had rebuilds, you know what I mean? So, I mean, why should this rebuild be any more painful than all the other rebuilds that we've had?
I don't know, but maybe it is.
But why?
Don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't know why it's more painful, or maybe It's hard. It's hard to know why exactly. Maybe he's not doing a good enough job, Ange. Obviously, it comes to him as well. But I think there's also circumstances to why the form has been that bad. But we shouldn't be in the situation we are now. But I don't think we should be sacking him right now over it.
Sam W says we have been strategically atrocious from top down post Poch, and his arrival significantly semblance of
Signified.
What is all these long words? I don't even know what any of these means. Signified a semblance of coherency, vision for the first time in years. So we forgive me for backing him, but right now we are reaping what we've sowed for the last 5 years.
And that's he says. That's in response to, he says 13th feels like a direction the club has been headed in if it wasn't for Kane and Son.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that.
Which I do think is true. And I don't think we've done well anywhere near enough succession planning and all these different things. And they've been carrying us for a while. And now we're not allowing them to carry us anymore. And now we are where we are. We shouldn't be in 13th though. I do believe that, but I also do believe that is true. Like that's where we've kind of been heading. If it wasn't for Kane and Son, it would just kept us afloat in those years. But I also don't believe the squad right now that what it is should be in this position.
Where do you think like the squad right now in terms of where we should be? Where should we be?
We should be in that top 6 conversation for sure. I said before the season, top 4. I probably underestimated how much everyone else around has improved, because clearly you got all these middle teams now who have massively improved, and you got to give credit to that. But I still think we should be in that top 6 conversation for sure. We should not be where we are.
Yeah.